Hello everybody, my name is Jad. Welcome to another MLB 9 Innings 23 video, and in today's video we've got a lot of things to talk about today. We had the meeting with the players with the Com2. I want to talk to you guys about some of the salient points that happened there. We've got a signature pack to go through, we've got a prime pack to go through, we've got the club box finally. I'm going to open it for you guys. I don't know if I'm going to do it from now on because I don't want to wait until like a lot of the rewards are distributed before I open mine in future weeks, but the first one I wanted to do with you guys and go over it. But we'll decide what what we're gonna do later on. And we've got our normal packs combo skill changes to go through that we always do every week. So to begin things, I want to start off by going through the my daily pack. You know, I actually got a diamond from this the other day. I ended up getting a diamond player. That is, if this section decides to load. My internet's a little bit here and there today, so who knows what's gonna happen. Any day now. Anyway, while we also need to figure out what we can do. Come on, game. We need to figure out what we can do with my points, because my points are getting up there to the point now where I'm kind of need to go get rid of them somehow. So my thought process is I'm going to want to probably start retraining some players, even if they don't need retrainings, because I just need to get rid of these points. I have 98 million points and the limit's 100 million, so I didn't think I'd actually hit this like so soon, but here we are. Need to get rid of some points somehow. Also, Special Shop is dropping tonight. If you're watching this on a Monday, it's dropping tonight at 10 p.m., so I will not be able to show you guys the rewards from that Special Shop. I think there's a SIG pack in there as well. And then also on Friday, I believe PSETs, or no, not on Friday, I think it's like Thursday or tomorrow, one of those two. PSETs are going to be dropping pretty soon, this week for sure. I'm definitely going to be doing my best to see if I can buy them. More than likely, I think I'll have enough money to do it. I just finished buying all my textbooks, so hopefully I'll have money when I get paid this week. Just going to combine a couple players real quickly, and then we will get started here. So I wanted to talk to you guys first and foremost about some of the things that were brought up during... They did a live stream, and they announced a couple things that I think you guys would definitely find interesting. The first of which, I'm just going to combine these four and just say YOLO, see what happens. Okay, Mecha Pineda, ex-Yankee. There was a photo. They said that there was going to be 3 hints of players that are going to be added to the game and coming up in the future. Now, as far as I have been told, it's not a confirmation that they will, in fact, be added to the game. I believe they're still working on the licensing for these players, so therefore we do not know when they will be released, but I assume they're going to be Supremes coming up in the future. And they had 3 shadows of players. Obviously, they didn't, first and foremost, they wanted to make it a surprise for everybody, and they also wanted to avoid using their photo for licensing issues. And the 3 photos, I mean... If you asked me, I think the 3 photos, if you're a baseball fan, you know who these players are already. And I think it was very clearly Hank Aaron, Ken Griffey, and also, who was the last one? I'm not looking at the photo right now. Oh, it was Jackie Robinson, that's who it was. It was Hank Aaron, Jack Robinson, and Ken Griffey. You could tell by their photos basically who they were. It was pretty obvious. So we think that those are going to be Supremes in the future. They may add a couple more Supremes that they haven't announced yet. We'll see. But as of right now, that's the theory. I'm going to combine some of my diamond players because I really just don't need them anymore. We're just going to combine some diamond players. Oh, look, the PSETs are available now. So, excuse me. I guess they released like an hour or two ago. Like, I wasn't aware. I have some bullet points here that I'm going to go through here. So, the first... I've got 12 bullet points to go through here. And one of the bullet points was the Supreme players. Joely Rodriguez, nice. Number 1, they're working on finding ways to make stats that are undesirable more desirable. Right now, they're doing some work also with unwanted skills, such as like a Legends with Contact Master, to see if they can find a way to make them better and more useful and more desirable. They're working on that. And the stats they're working on making to see if they can make stamina and speed be actually useful. Aaron Hicks, fantastic. Just got a prime that everyone hates. Can't wait. They're working on redistributing stats. I've talked about this in the past, such as players such as Mookie Betts' 2020 card, who has absolutely terrible fielding despite having a pretty solid fielding season in everyone's opinion. Has awful fielding stats for some reason. Although despite that, I think it's actually a benefit to him because that means his batting stats are juiced to hell. I think is actually honestly a good thing for him. But they're working on seeing if they can figure out a system where they'll ask the players if they want to maintain previous stats or use the redistributed stats that they thought would be more fitting to the player. I don't know how they're going to figure that out. I don't know how they're going to like ask us, like, is it going to be like, if it's your team, do you agree with this? Or like, if you have the player, do you agree with this? I really don't know. I'm not sure. But I'm sure they'll figure out some system that makes absolutely no sense, as we all know that this company does. So I can't wait to see how that was going to fail. They're working on a way to fix unpopular game mode. They're working on fixing ranked abuse through forfeits and making sure ranked tiers are better. And as I say this, the doorbell just rang, so I need to take a break here for a minute. I will continue in a second because there's someone coming to fix our water heater, so I will be back soon. See you guys soon. Peace. Alright guys, I'm back. I apologize, it's taken me so long, like, you wouldn't believe it. Like, they came to fix the water heater, and then they fixed it, and they're just like, oh wait, no, never mind, just kidding, it's not fixed, and we gotta go fix it a second time. Anyway, you guys, you don't need me to sit here and explain to you guys what was going on. So anyway, let's get back into the video, shall we? It's a mess, I apologize. I've been sitting here for like several hours wanting to get this video done, and finally, like, I actually have a chance. So anyway, we were combining some diamonds. I think we could probably be safe to continue combining diamonds. I'm just trying to scroll up and find this list of things again. Hold on a second. I need to get my things back together here. I need to hurry this up because I want to get this video out as soon as I can. I'm tired of delaying it. Okay, here we go. We're back. So they're saying they wanted to fix unpopular game modes, fix addressed ranked abuse through forfeits, and reform ranked tiers. Now, for anybody who isn't aware of the way that what they're talking about here, right now it turns out that if you play somebody and you realize you're going to lose the game and you forfeit the game, you still lose the points for losing the game. But the person who you were playing against, they get fewer points than they would have if you just completed the game. So therefore, like, if you play somebody, like, let's take a super obscure example that, and by the way, I've seen this happen before, where the second ranked person is playing the first ranked person and they need to, like, they forfeit the game because they don't want them to get the maximum number of points for losing the game, for winning the game. So, like, in order to keep them from moving further ahead of rank 2, they forfeit the game and only give them fewer points. Have seen it before. I can't tell you whether or not it worked because I'm not specifically sure how much it really mattered in the long run, but I know it has happened. And these people have calculated this out, and they're like, okay, this actually makes more sense for me to forfeit this game instead of winning the game, instead of losing the game outright. Reforming ranked tiers, I mean, the ranked tiers themselves right now, you know, we've already seen they're kind of a little sketchy as it is right now. I'll take that Giancarlo. That's pretty good Giancarlo right there. Gimme. No, it says Lugo. Bruh. All right, one more. I don't know about the ranked tiers. I mean, they seem fine the way they are right now. I mean, like, right now we've got like 500 diamond ranks. Like, top 500 is immediately in diamond. I mean, do you need more people in diamond? I mean, I don't know. It just seems to me like it's a huge stretch. Seems to me like that's kind of unnecessary. I don't know what they're going to do with it. Maybe they're going to, like, provide a little bit more specialization, fix the fact that you can be top 500 but also not have the ranked score requirement for diamond. Like, at the beginning of the week, like, I'll be in, like, the middle 200s, 300s. I'll still be in gold 3 because I don't have 1600 points. We'll see how that goes. Let's continue to open up some packs here. Hopefully we made some good space on our roster. Let's see. Master League Network error being fixed. Sure, fine. I mean, at this point, I'm hopeful that they can iron this out, but I feel like that as long as the game requires you to maintain a connection all the time, you're going to have network issues regardless of how much they try to fix it. I guess mitigating it is a good idea, but I don't know how successful they will be. Something about the Otani rule about being, you know, the problem is like if you're a pitcher, if you have a pitcher playing as a DH as well, they're playing both sides of the ball. If you remove him as a pitcher, he can still play DH. I think that was the rule, something like that. Unsure. I think they said there's an issue with it. They may have to fix it. They're going to announce the unavailable players from each update now, which is something that we basically need to like data mine the code for right now. Not really the code. You just have to like data mine like the rosters on the player availability sheets every time they update the game in order to figure out who's been removed. Or also from people giving you the answers, like they say, "Hey, I can't find this player anymore in my collection," so on and so forth. Like usually it's either from anecdotal evidence or we have to go compare the two update logs. And because in the options in the chance section that tell you the player availability in there, so usually that's the way we figure out who's been removed, basically without them telling us, but hopefully they'll actually tell us from now on. They say prime players will have more value. What does that mean? No idea. Don't know what it means. Unsure. Absolutely no idea what that means. I'm sure we'll find out. Hopefully that means they'll get some kind of buff. Maybe they'll have like a higher skill level because they're a prime player. Who knows? I mean, they kind of already do technically have a higher value. Maybe they're going to have some kind of set deck bonus. Who knows? We'll find out, I guess, later on. Obviously, it leaves a lot to be determined. Team overall package will be sold again with some updates. We already know that. Unsure if that will actually include the sig change or not. Some people said it will. Some people are unsure. Obviously, I'm unsure. You know, I can't guarantee it, and I won't guarantee it. I hope, but I like. Here's my thing about me looking forward to updates to this game. I hope, but I do not expect. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it's not, but I'm hopeful that they will come to their senses and sell it again. I've done some soul searching, and I've thought to myself that, in my opinion, I think the best, if they do release it again, I've always said I wanted it to get Carlos Beltran Sig because it's funny and super rare because I don't have an A-Rod or text material. But I do have Carlos Beltran material for his Sig here, so I could use that. But I do think that it would be more beneficial for me to put Babe Ruth. I've saved a Babe Ruth card a long time ago. I think it would be more than beneficial for me to save the Babe Ruth and for me to GI Babe Ruth. Sig change Babe Ruth. You guys can obviously tell me your opinions, but I think that Babe Ruth would be a significant upgrade over Granderson. I like Granderson a lot because of his BIU numbers, but I think Babe Ruth would be a massive upgrade in terms of outfield strength and having that batter as a Sig. My mantle is already pretty strong. I mean, Ruth is even stronger. I mean, Ruth is nutty. Okay, that's my logic. Anyway, they talked about trading within the game. Highly doubt they implement trading within the game. I think I've laid out the case a million times about how trades are just completely imbalanced, and I think that they will lead down a dark road. Believe me, I want to have trading for your guys' sake so I can give you cards and you guys can have fun trading cards. But I think that if you're looking at the top end of the game, I feel like it'll be more detrimental than not. I feel like that they're going to have to find some way to make it balanced. I think that in my opinion, in my humble opinion, and who cares about my humble opinion? I'm just kidding. But in my humble opinion, I feel like that in order for them to implement trading within the game, they're going to have to implement some system where you cannot trade cards that have already been grade increased. I feel like that they're going to have to basically make it so that way they will not be allowing cards that are already grade increased to be traded. So, for instance, no diamonds, no black diamond cards. I feel like that you need to be able to trade a card that's not already been finished in terms of their skills. Because if you're trading diamonds already, then you can basically trade cards with all gold skills already, completed trainings of cards already, stuff like that. And you're trading black diamond cards, you can potentially be trading silly things such as like triple skills you pulled on your alt using all free materials and stuff like that. Like I personally do not want to deal with that. I think that would massively unbalance the top end of the game. So I think that in order for them to implement trading, in my opinion, I think it would have to be gold cards or lower. Maybe they'd have to restrict legends in order to stop people from basically, spamming alts whenever there's a compensation reward to basically stockpile legends to trade over to their mains. I don't know what they're going to have to do, but we'll see. Apparently there's a lot of things they try to do, but the MLB denies. They're trying to add a lot of stuff, but due to things being complex between them and the licensing agreement, they've said that they've been restricted from doing such things, and I believe that. I do not know exactly what they would be doing. But that's what they said. They've been having issues with that. So I agree with them. I agree with that. That makes a lot of sense. Um, that's basically all of the things from the user meeting. And then today, just a couple of hours ago, was brought to my attention that they released this information regarding the updates to PvP. I've had a look over at them pretty quickly. I mean, I think it'd be pretty interesting. So far, what I'm reading into it is that it's a lot of stability improvements and also anti-griefing measures in order to stop basically people from sabotaging PvP, as also keeping people actually, not disconnecting in the middle of PvP games as often, and also removing some features such as strategy cards and making the game more just specifically pitching and hitting, not necessarily just, oh, I get to lose the game now because that guy pulled a home run card. Nobody likes that. But let's see. They said that they're going to be adding some things, like, let me go through this real quickly. A swing and miss chance that will be calculated by something that we'll never understand, based on location, velocity, fastball break, and the batter stats as well. Also based on swing timing. Higher pitcher stats will increase the swing and miss chance based on swing timing. Swing and miss chance will decrease with higher batting stats. However, the swing and miss chance will not apply to perfect timing. Pitchers will have to use a combination of pitches to induce bad swing timing, and batters will mostly focus on swinging at precise timing. What that tells me is that we'll never understand what they're going to do here. It's going to be some complex formula that nobody understands. And I think this is a good thing. I think that it was silly for you, basically, if you swung, to basically always make contact with a pitch in the zone. I always felt like that was silly. These are a couple packs left over from... I let the game autoplay while I was, busy, so I got a couple extra packs here. I thought it was silly that you could just basically guarantee a hit if you swung at a ball in the zone as opposed to out of the zone. It says they're also adding a bunt penalty. Bunt success will decrease for pitches outside the strike zone. The number of bunts will be recorded for each team to further reduce the success chance. So no more bunting, to death, basically. Let's see what else I got here. Matchmaking abuse prevention feature. They said that there's some anti-griefing features that they're going to be implementing, which is that if you they sanction delete the records of accounts that have been abusing the system. Oh, I got a prime. Let's see what it is real quick. Manny Machado. I do not believe I have a Manny Machado prime. That's pretty good prime. Pretty good. On top of that, they're also going to be looking into a way to stopping people from intentionally delaying games, either from, I guess they say, auto playing. I've never really played PvP that often, so I don't understand how auto playing would be really detrimental for that. They've also trying to basically stop people who are actively griefing the game from participating in matchmaking. So if they figure out that you're intentionally not inputting into the game, you're delaying the game, or you're purposely disconnecting the game, they will put you into like a pool of other people who are also doing the same thing. So kind of like in GTA Online, there's like the cheater pool, stuff like that. That's kind of the way they're going to be doing it. The not good player pool. Doesn't really matter. I'll take Patrick Corbin. And they also said that they're also going to be implementing a new currency and also a shop. They said they're going to be moving the stars away and they're going to be redistributing it to other game modes. So you're not going to be basically getting a glut of stars from PvP anymore, whereas you're going to be getting them from other game modes as to replace the stars that you're no longer going to be getting from PvP, and they're going to be introducing a new shop. Now, this is the interesting part to me as I pull this SIG. Adam Duvall. I'm pretty sure that SIG is terrible. I'm pretty sure that's one of the worst SIGs in the game. Oh no, I'm thinking of the wrong one. There's definitely an Adam Duvall SIG that's terrible, but it's not that one. I think I got a SIG combo. I'm pretty sure I do. I'll lock him and come back to it later when we kind of get rid of the everybody real quick. But in my opinion, I feel like if they put blues and greens in this PvP shop, I feel like that you will massively improve the number of people who are playing PvP. If they can make it so that way it no longer disconnects nearly as often, and people can no longer grief nearly as often, and they also basically give you a reason to play the game mode, such as blues and greens, in the shop, then I feel like absolutely people will be all over PvP. I mean, like, if you give people a reason to go get blues and greens from this game without having to actually spend money, I feel like people would be all over that. So let's go pull the Prime Pack real quickly, and then I'm going to go pull my reward from the club menu. So let me pull this player pack real quickly. I get a free premium player pack. Oh yeah, let's go. Silver nobody. Oh, Janikowski. Okay, pull the Prime plaque. Prime plaque. Let's see if it's a new Prime. There's a bunch of new Primes that they just added into the game, so hopefully it's a new one. Trey Turner. That I think that's a new one. I think Trey Turner is a brand new one. That's pretty cool. I've never seen that card before. They did implement Aaron Hicks card. I'm mad about that. And it's unfortunate because my options for pulling the Prime player are basically going to be like, do I pull outfielder and risk a Granderson, or going for the Hicks, or do I risk pitcher and I risk pulling another Wong? I guess I'm gonna have to pull. I really don't want that Aaron Hicks. I will be so mad if I pull that Aaron Hicks. Like, it's just such a slap in the face for Yankee fans. So let's combine these players real quick, make some roster space. And that's basically everything that I need to say based on the PvP update. It's going to be interesting. I think right now they're going to be taking it offline for the time being in order for them to work on the new PvP system. From what I read on this article that they posted, it's funny, they linked a Twitter, they linked it to their Facebook page. So that just goes to show you just the weird backwards logic that they're implementing here. I don't get it, but fine. Reading through it, I'm intrigued to see what the PvP shop is going to be. I feel like that it will hinge a lot on what they put in the PvP shop, whether or not people will actually play it, because I think right now the reason that a lot of people play it is A, the ranked coins, and B, the stars you get. You get a lot of stars from PvP mode, so, I mean, they're taking away the stars, and they're redistributing them to other game modes, so I feel like the only reason for you to be playing the PvP game mode in the future would be if they give you rewards that are worth it. So we'll see what they do. I mean, I don't know what they're going to implement. Like I said, if they put blues and greens in there, I feel like that it will be a huge incentive to go play the PvP modes. But anyway, that's basically everything that I think that I need to say on the PvP update. I think everyone in here knows how I don't like PvP, but I feel like that if they basically gave me a reason to play PvP, that I would go play it. I just don't want to play it for more stars. I don't want to go play it for ranked coins because I don't need ranked coins. So, I mean, I don't know. If they give me blues and greens, I would be all over that. Like, all day. I'd be doing that. I'd find a way to play it. You know, I can't say... I want to try it out before I say anything bad about it. I want to see what they decide to implement. I think it'll be interesting, but like I said, we'll see what they do. It's a lot of things that they said that they want to do, but they haven't said how they're going to do it yet. So, I mean, we'll see what they implement. Like I said, they're like, oh, we plan to give users a tier based on rank score. I mean, yes, that sounds great in theory, but in practice, we'll see how they actually do it. I don't know. This is like more of like a design document. Like, we're not sure how they're going to implement it yet. This is their ideas. It sounds pretty good so far, and we'll see what their practical implementation is of it. I'll be intrigued to watch and see how this works. Okay, let me go lock this Manny Machado real quick. Lock him up. Oops. All right, let's go take a look at our SIGs. I think I've got enough SIGs for a combo. I got that Diamond Benintendi a while ago that kind of threw me off balance. Yes, I do. I've got the Pedro Severino and the other card, I forget who it is, Paul Goldschmidt. All right, let's go combine these dudes real quickly, and then we'll move on to vintages, and then I'm going to go do, first I'm going to go do my pack. Give me Yankee. Michael Brantley, okay. Michael Brantley. All right, let's go open up my club reward real quickly. I don't know what the other tiers look like. I've seen some decent reward tiers from these things, but I'll show you guys. I think we got D2 last week, so how do I get to this again? Do I got to go to Club Battle? I think I got to go to Club Battle, don't I? See what we get. Oh, that's an interesting thing. All right, let's see what we got here. As soon as it loads, I gotta... Oh, okay, there we go. Reward box will be determined based on the result of the 2-week club battle. Normal and premium item list will be determined to the grade of the box. Items will be placed randomly on the board according to the rates. One draw available per round. I must complete at least 10 battles in the round. And yada yada yada. Normal items will be placed on the remaining draw tiles. Okay. I guess I'm getting a team select pack. So we had a legend skill change ticket, unfortunately a little late to the party. This is why I kind of want to do it earlier, because as you can see, I get a team select diamond pack. Which is sad, because unfortunate. So as you can see from my box, all these boxes, I kind of wish I would have had the premium skill change ticket. I would have had anything except for the team select diamond pack, honestly. Genuinely, honestly, I would have had anything else. So that's a shame. We'll see. Next cycle, I'll probably open it up as soon as club ends, and then we will see what we get. Be nice if I got a legend out of this. If I got a legend out of this, then it would be absolutely nutty. Okay, never mind. Chad Green. Gotta lower my volume real quick. I realize I have the sound on. Not like it's really been affecting anything. It's been really quiet, so hopefully you guys can't hear it on the microphone. Just me complaining about things. All right, let's see what we get from our vintage packs. Hopefully a legend. Doesn't look like it so far. We probably see if we can get a combo. Okay, I'll go GI him real quickly, and then we'll get on with our combos. Let's see. There he is. Okay, cool. I could also sig change Mike Messina, but I don't need another pitcher, so I'm kind of not thinking that that's the play here. But I think that the Babe Ruth will definitely be the sig change card for me. Right, where's my Babe Ruth card? I saved him from a long time ago. He might be in my backup. I think Babe Ruth is in the backup. I just wanted to take a look at it real quickly. I think he's a gold. Yeah, that's my gold. Yeah, Babe Ruth. Like, look at these hitting stats. Just unbelievable. Like, that's such a dumb card. 81, 90, 85. I mean, compared to Granderson, I love my Granderson because he gets BIU tier. But, man, that Babe Ruth is lethal. That Babe Ruth is so dumb. It is unbelievably dumb. Omar Vizquel, and I don't believe I have another combo. I think I used up all my material. I have a Harold Baines. I have one more, I think. Do I have one more? No, I do not have one more. Oh, man. The vintage well is drying up. Unfortunate. Okay, well, we've got a combo for next week, which is good. No, I don't really want to. No, I don't want to go to the mileage shop right now. Let's see what I get out of the basic vintage pack. If I get a bronze, we're good. No, I got a normal, of course. Bruh moment. All right, so let's go open up our PSCTs for them today. Not bad. I did get one from League this week. So that's good. Let's go throw them into Paxton real quick, as we always do. Getting closer and closer to that legend. Pitcher's Insight. Of course, dude. Of course. You love to see it, bruh. Not good. That's probably like the only one I'm going to see, too. Pain. Pain and suffering. Don't want Pitcher's Insight. No, thank you. All right, last try. Oh, never mind. I get one more. I was wondering when I was going to get to that mileage tier, but there we go. All right, so we have two more now. Sick. Go my pitchers. Two more chances. Two more. Come on, baby. Nope. That's pretty bad. It's a premium skill change ticket. Give me 1-2-1. And disgusting. Okay, we got one. At least we got a blue this week, but unfortunately not that great. Pretty bad. Pretty bad, not going to lie. All right, let's go, and I'm going to skill change Tino. I was thinking about this. Let me see. I could probably skill change the second slot on Granderson just to see if I can get something better on his second slot. Not really keeping these skills, and would really like to see something a little bit better than endurance. I mean, I like I said, he was due for a blue at some point anyway. Of course, I get triple threes just to mock me, just to mock me, man. All right, let's see some of those good skills, baby. So let me go. Let me know what you guys think about the new changes. I mean, obviously, everything's a lot of stuff is in the air. We're not sure exactly. It's a lot of theory crafting on their part. A lot of their ideas are just kind of giving them to us, trying to see what our feedback is. But this is basically those are the bullet points that came out of the meeting with the users. I'm still waiting to see if they're actually going to release some drop rates to us. I'm still waiting to see if they're actually going to be transparent and give us information on barreled up tiers and stability tiers. But obviously, not yet. Still, I'm hopeful that they will release it to the OVR room, which will explain to us if it actually works or not. Ooh, that's a good skill set right there. BIU, Slugger Instinct, Spotlight. That's pretty sick for a non-charisma set. Because then I can take BIU and Slugger Instinct to max and then keep Spotlight. That'd be 4/4. Spotlight 2, kind of rough. But having barreled up 8 Slugger Instinct, that's having. I don't know. I'm pretty sure Spotlight would definitely be better than having Endurance at 6. Kind of rough. Wish the numbers were a little better, but obviously there's nothing we can do about it. We're just kind of stuck where we are right now, unfortunately. Ace Firefighter, Last Boss. Yeah, no, let's keep going on that one. Keep her going. Let's see what we get. Giant Crusher, wow, 3 useless golds. Amazing. Okay, not useless, but 3 golds that we don't care about. We're not really down for that. Pitching Machine, Untouchable. Control Artist, Iron Will, okay. Keep her going. Winning Streak, Pitching Machine, Finesse Pitcher. That's an interesting set. I don't like the double nerf, though. Really don't like the double nerf. It's technically better. Oh, man, no, I can't do that. I love the fact that it's Winning Streak and Finesse, but man, I run Setup Man, Pitching Machine right now, and the double nerf is just absolutely brutal. Like, it is so bad. Like, Britain, I think, went like 7-17 last week in ranked. It is so bad. I can't even begin to tell you. So much pain and suffering in that set, man. It's just not fun. So I can't do it. I can't do Winning Streak Pitching Machine. If I can't do Setup Man Pitching Machine, I can't do Winning Streak Pitching Machine. I'm gonna lose my mind doing that. Boss Will, okay. Fixer, not really good at other skills. I mean, he would be pretty good in long relief in that situation. Or relief, Winning Streak, no. Warmed up, no. Last one, triple threes, no. Okay, 3-3-2. All right, so I mean, I'll look into Granderson. I'll also look into retraining some people, and we'll see how it goes from there. Anyway, with that being said, I think that's gonna be everything for me today. I need to go take a look at my free agents and see what they're gonna be like in the next time slot, and then we will get on with that, and then I will see if anything else comes up in terms of the information that comes out from Com2. They also, by the way, said that the last thing I heard is that they're going to be finding a way to try to remove manual on Wednesdays. So, I mean, me personally, I really don't like playing manual, but because it takes like an hour and a half of my day, pretty much, if I get a tough matchup, which I don't want to do that. I'm losing sleep doing that. So anyway, I think that's going to be very beneficial to me. I personally don't like doing manual days, and I think that a lot of people don't like doing manual days either. But you guys let me know what you guys think about this, and that's going to do it for me. I'm sorry this video is so late today. Like I said, just unforeseen consequences in terms of I didn't expect there to be plumbing issues today, and I didn't expect them to take nearly as long. So I'll hopefully see you guys on Monday with PSETs, and then hopefully it'll actually be on time this time. I'm going to go upload this video as soon as I can, so I'll see you guys pretty soon. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'll see you next Monday. Good luck with your pulls, your packs, your combos, all your PSETs, and all your SETs, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace!